From the time I was a little girl, one of my favorite things about the holiday was making cutout cookies with my mother and grandmother. Today I'm going to show you an easy cutout cookie using Wegmans gluten-free sugar cookie mix. You take the mix and add it to the bowl of your mixer. Next you'll add 5 tablespoons of room temperature butter. Place that on the mixer and you'll want to use your paddle and mix this for 30 to 60 seconds on medium speed until your mixture looks crumbly. Okay, now that looks nice and crumbly. That looks great. Next we're going to add an egg. I like to crack my egg into a separate bowl because then you don't have to worry about getting shells into your mix. So put your egg in next and turn your mixer back on. So what you're looking for is for your dough to come together into a ball. That looks great now. Next we'll take this off the mixer, and I have a piece of plastic wrap here. We'll scrape the dough onto the plastic wrap. It's a little bit sticky right now. You can dip your hand in some gluten-free all-purpose baking mix. I'm going to flatten out the piece of dough a little bit because you want this to be a nice even thickness so that when you're putting it in the refrigerator, it's chilling evenly. Wrap it up in the plastic, place it on a sheet pan, and chill it for about an hour. Okay, our dough's been chilling for an hour now. I like to use half the piece of dough. It's a little bit more manageable to roll it out that way. Set your other half to the side. I'm using some gluten-free all-purpose baking mix to dust my surface and a little bit on the top to keep it from sticking. You don't want to use too much of this. If you use too much, your dough's going to get tough and a little bit dry. So as you're rolling, you should see the dough moving. If it's sticking, it won't move. Every once in a while, move it around so you know you're not stuck, and add a little bit more baking mix sparingly as you need it, so it's not sticking to the counter or your surface, or it's not sticking to the rolling pin. So I need a little bit more. Let's just put a little bit more on. If you like your cookies thicker, you can leave this thick, or you can roll it out nice and thin. You can get it down to about a 1/16 of an inch and still have great success with this. Okay, the dough looks nice and even. You want the dough even so that you don't have some cookies that are thick and some that are thin. They'll bake different if you have different thicknesses of dough. When you're baking cookies, you want to make sure the cookies on your pan are about the same size. These two cookies wouldn't bake at the same rate of speed. When you're cutting your cookies, you want to have the least amount of scraps, so put them nice and close together. You can change your shape as you go if you like, as long as your cutters are about the same size. You can use a spatula to get the cookies off your counter or your surface. Place your cookies on the parchment about an inch apart so that they have room to bake. So now I'm going to put my cookies into my preheated 350-degree oven. Those will bake for about 6 to 8 minutes. While I'm waiting for those, I'll gather my scrap dough together, put it in a ball and place it aside while I roll my second piece of dough. Okay, these look perfect now. I like to put my cookies to cool on a cooling rack because the air circulates underneath. Leave them for a couple of minutes and then take them off the sheet pan. I have some cookies that I decorated earlier right here. Go decorate some cookies with your kid and really enjoy yourself.